Well, you can see the strength of the wind as they start this second half from the flag over the main stand. Nearly 46,000 people in this ground. And Newcastle United just about to kick off at the start of the second half. One for Davis to chase again. There's Davis, but beaten this time. Be interested to see what Phil Shankly's worked out in the dressing room, but it was significant, I thought, that Haitley was pulled back to mark Wyn Davis towards the end of the first half. Yates and Davis together, and Davis wins again. Oh, Wyn Davis has given Liverpool the message again straight away at the start of the second half. The rain absolutely streaming down. It's coming down almost horizontally across the pitch. This time it's Callaghan for Liverpool. Good to get a second chance. Hunt's there, but cleared by Burton to Eiley. Well, in this situation, neither side can afford a moment's let-up at all. Remember, the score's level. Newcastle gone 17 homes without losing. Liverpool in second place in the table, just 2 points behind the leaders. And Liverpool certainly playing better in this second half. Oh, what a bad ball that was. But McNamee ran kindly for him. He didn't panic, fortunately, but St John almost made it. It's Eiley. One by Lawler. St John to Hughes. Bennett on to Robson, to Davis, to Bennett. Albert Bennett going through an awful lot of front running together with Davis and always hanging around to pick up the loose ball from Davis's head. This is Callaghan to St John. To Hughes. Bennett back to Burton. Davis offside, or looked to be in offside position, but the referee let it go. Linesman was right in line with play, and Davis may well have made a lot of ground from the point where the ball was played. Or from the moment the ball was played. It's Elliott to Robson. Tommy Smith for Liverpool. With Callaghan. St John. St John's got his other link man Hughes with him, but good tackle there by McNamee. And a good ball too to Robson. Oh, he was held. Sheer persistence getting Tommy Robson there, and it's a free kick now to Newcastle, and what a good buy Tommy Robson's been. The ball had just gone out of play. In fact, the referee hasn't given the kick, but just while we're looking at Tommy Robson, let me remind you, he's the boy that Chelsea bought from Northampton. He never made it to Chelsea, where he had jaundice, which really affected him for almost 12 months. He was sold to Newcastle, and he really proved to be a bargain buy. Burton again. Booed there, but I don't think he quite knew where the throw was going to be taken. You saw the linesman flank very quickly up there. Free kick to Newcastle. Hughes was holding the Newcastle forward. Once again, this is the ideal setup for a cross to Davis's head. Davis starts his run from a long way out. No way through to that one for him. Elliott. Dave Elliott, midfield link man with Eiley. Very good bargain buy from Sunderland this season for about £10,000. Eiley with the throw. Davis again to Robson. Smith covering well, but only setting it up for Robson again. Tommy Robson always prepared to have a go. He really buzzes. He's very small, but he's quite strong and compact. Gets through a lot of work and not afraid to tackle back too. Nicely flicked on there by St John to Callaghan. Haitley at the far post, but cut out very well by Burton. Good example of quick raiding there by Liverpool. Just watch Haitley there as he goes back, see what position he takes up. He seems to operate at the near post sometimes, and sometimes takes a run in the orthodox way from the far post, which is what he's got to do this time. It's not going to get through. It wasn't a very good corner. Certainly Liverpool have wasted one or two of their corners. With a big man like Haitley and Roger Hunt barging around in the 6-yard box, they must get it across there. This is Scott. Tommy Smith showed speed that I think most people would suspect he hadn't got, really. He really moved then. Jerry Byrne. This is Hunt. Again. Thompson to St John. On to Hunt. Back to St John. To Lawler. Lawler has often scored vital and decisive goals for Liverpool, likes to join in the attacks, and he certainly made up the spare man very well then. Well, that's the situation. 5 minutes left. And clearly, if either side can steal a goal, that should be decisive. Byrne on to Haitley, but a bad ball by Haitley. Smith was well left. Burton for Newcastle. Yates to St John. St John to Callaghan. This is Hunt. St John. Hughes. He created trouble for himself there. And Jim Scott for Newcastle. The crowd beginning to sense that one goal could swing this, and of course they helped the Newcastle. Haitley, a good ball onto Callaghan. Haitley waving for the return. Oh, Marshall's not had a lot to do, but he can't afford mistakes like that. And the referee has given a corner. Newcastle protesting there. The ball obviously borderline. The linesman quite close, so it's a corner now to Liverpool. The big boys have come up for it again. Thompson. No mistake marked by Marshall this time, and Yates is a big man to hit in those circumstances. Just 3 minutes left for play. Still one each. Callaghan on to St John. And McNamee. That's Davis. Oh, and the referee's whistle went very quickly there. St John penalised, so it's a free kick to Newcastle. Newcastle getting their forwards upfield. And there's the final whistle with the score: Newcastle United 1, Liverpool 1.
Well, there's no doubt at all that Newcastle are a very difficult side to beat at home. They chase all the time. It's no wonder they've gone 18 matches without losing. They lack a bit of skill, but they certainly make up for that with genuine effort. Liverpool, well, today they were a bit disappointing, but I suppose they can reflect and say that if they don't play particularly well and go away with a point from a place like Newcastle, well, they've done enough. Well, now, what about the other two leading clubs in the First Division, Manchester United and Manchester City? The leaders, Manchester United, they were away to Leicester, where they drew 2 goals each. Manchester City scored an emphatic win at home against Stoke City by 4 goals to 2 after being 1-0 down. And incidentally, 2 of Manchester City's goals were scored by their new signing from Bolton Wanderers, Francis Lee. And that means this at the top of the table. Manchester United's lead at the top now has been cut to 1 point. They've got 31 points. Manchester City go into second place with 30 points, and Liverpool are third with 29. Well, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed the match of the day today. I'll be with you next week. Till then, goodbye.